Welcome back to Panel Pursuits, where we continue our epic journey through the annals of Marvel history. In our last adventure, we explored the dynamics and challenges faced by Marvel's first family in Fantastic Four Issue 2. Today, we take a step back from cosmic escapades to ground ourselves in a story that intertwines the monstrous with the human, delving deep into the Incredible Hulk Issue 1, released in 1962. Before we leap into the heart of our tale, let's set the stage with a bit of history. The early 1960s were a crucible of cultural and political tension. The Cold War loomed large, casting a shadow of nuclear fear across the globe. It was an era when science fiction flourished, often reflecting society's anxieties about technology and its potential to both advance and destroy humanity. Marvel Comics, under the guidance of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, tapped into these zeitgeist fears, creating characters and stories that resonated deeply with their audience's hopes and fears. Enter the Incredible Hulk. This wasn't just another superhero story, it was a narrative imbued with the complexities of the human psyche, the dangers of unchecked ambition, and the societal fear of the other. But how did Lee and Kirby craft a tale that would endure for decades? Our tale begins on a remote military testing ground where Dr. Bruce Banner, a physicist of unparalleled intellect, is on the cusp of testing the Gamma Bomb, his latest creation. As the countdown to the test begins, Banner notices a young man, Rick Jones, recklessly driving onto the test site. Driven by a moral imperative, Banner races against time to save Jones, pushing him into a safety trench. However, Banner himself is caught in the full force of the gamma explosion. Miraculously, he survives, but not without consequence. At sunset, Banner undergoes a terrifying transformation, becoming the Hulk, a gray-skinned colossus of immense strength and primal rage. The Hulk's first night is one of confusion and chaos. As he roams the desert, his mere presence incites fear and aggression from the military personnel who encounter him. The Hulk, with limited understanding and driven by instincts, finds himself at odds with the world from the outset. Meanwhile, Banner's disappearance and the Hulk's sudden appearances draw the attention of General Thunderbolt Ross and his daughter Betty Ross, who was close to Banner. Betty's concern for Banner and her encounters with the Hulk add emotional layers to the narrative, highlighting the Hulk's human core beneath his monstrous exterior. The plot thickens with the introduction of the Gargoyle, a Soviet agent mutated by radiation into a monstrous form mirroring the Hulk's own transformation. The Gargoyle's mission is to capture the Hulk, hoping to harness his power for the Soviet Union. However, upon witnessing the Hulk transform back into Banner, the Gargoyle sees a glimmer of hope for his own curse. Banner, ever the scientist, offers to help the Gargoyle, leading to an unexpected alliance. Together, they travel to the Soviet Union, where Banner uses his genius to reverse the Gargoyle's condition, restoring his human appearance. This act of kindness does not go unnoticed. The Gargoyle, moved by Banner's compassion and recognizing the folly of his ways, helps Banner and Jones escape, ultimately sacrificing his own life to destroy his research and prevent it from being used for evil. The story of The Incredible Hulk Issue 1 is as much a tale of humanity as it is of monstrosity. Banner's struggle with his dual identity, the military's fear-driven response to the Hulk, and the Gargoyle's redemption arc all serve to explore themes of identity, power, and the possibility of redemption. Through the lens of the Hulk's story, Lee and Kirby invite readers to reflect on the nature of humanity, the consequences of unchecked ambition, and the universal desire for acceptance and peace. The Hulk's initial gray appearance is a fascinating footnote in comic history. Beyond the technical reasons for his color change, the Gray Hulk stands as a testament to the complexities of character creation and the unforeseen paths that stories can take. The transition from gray to green would become a visual metaphor for the character's evolution, from a monster lurking in the shadows to a superhero battling in the light of day. As we conclude our in-depth exploration of The Incredible Hulk #1, it's clear this story laid the foundation for a character who would become one of Marvel's most enduring and beloved figures. The Hulk's journey from misunderstood monster to tragic hero reflects not only the complexities of the human spirit, but also the changing landscape of comic book storytelling. Join us in the next episode of Panel Pursuits, as we return to the realm of the Fantastic Four with Issue 4. Marvel's tapestry of heroes and villains is rich with with complexity and heart, and we're just getting started on this journey through its history. So stay tuned, and until next time, keep those pages turning and the adventures coming.